Whoa! What the hell? Do you have a house? Sell it. Do you have a car? Sell it. Do you have a wife? Sell it. Do you have a daughter? Sell it. And make sure you go all in. Full margin. Maximum leverage.
Others are making millions and billions of money.
From Forex traders to Forex traders Promax.
I have liked that beat, the Promax beat.
Yeah.
Yes, hello, good afternoon, good morning, and good evening from wherever you're watching us from. Yes, just like as always, BLOCFI, we are back again into your screens with another exciting and inciting episode of the video reactions. You know, there are very many social media videos that keep on rotating out there, and yes, we pick out a few that we bring in, and we get to have some fun with you guys, as again we learn something from them. Yeah, just like always, Sharipha and Henry is my name, alongside my partner in crime,
Henry Lubega. I'm so glad to be on set one more time. It's been a while. Yeah.
Okay, I guess let's dive into our first video without wasting the time.
This world is
I'm already stranded in this life.
I'm just a passing through.
I'm already stranded. I'm already stranded in life. Forex trading has finally brought me into the forest, which I could never believe. I've sold all my properties, all to invest into Forex trading. Sold my properties, sold so many things. So many things. Sold my car. There's a car I bought for 4.8 million. I sold that car for just 3 million in less than 3 weeks. I invested the money into Forex, all gone. My mom's property, a family compound. Since I'm the first child, I gave it out to somebody for rent. Collected 4 years rent. All I invested. The only thing I can boast in this life.
Okay, that video is so touching, you know, but at the same time, it is a bit funny. It's us the Waganda who have this saying that you know that there are those situations that yes, they are really tight or tough situations, but again they don't prevent you from laughing. But anyway, jokes aside, we have seen this gentleman, he's crying, and looking at him, I remembered one time when I was also just a beginner trader, or better still, a struggling trader, by the way. And yes, I lost most of the things. I did not lose everything just like him. I never tampered with the family house, because I was a girl child. But at least my small savings or my small capital that I had, and I felt like, why did I come into Forex? Did I choose the wrong thing to come in? But I think, I always tell people that when you're coming to Forex,
Yes.
Know your worth. Are you worth 1 million? Are you worth 2 millions or 3 millions, like that? Don't come in, all at once.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll turn from a Forex trader to a forest trader, which is so bad, which is so touching, because there was that time when I reached an extent of saving my TV set, all in the name of getting capital to do trading. I remember also I had some sofa set.
Sure.
I sold it out. Yes.
Wow.
All in the name of doing trading. But the funniest thing is that every time I could get money, I put on my blockage account.
Yes.
Cheap it gets I get smoked, like most people call it. Not until when I was like, hey lady, if you're not careful, you end up saving yourself.
My God.
Yeah, so I had to come back to my senses, if I can say. Most people will be like, it's as if trading, it's a demon. When it gets like, when you get,
gets a hold of you.
Exactly. It doesn't let you go.
Okay.
So you have to, most people, they're like, you have to wake up yourself and you're like, man, I think this is too much. Let me, let me put it on a standstill. So not until I had to go back on the drawing board. And I'm like, Sharipha, you've almost lost everything that you have, to the extent of even, selling some of your belongings, So, and things are not working out.
Yes.
What next? I always use this phrase, you have to humble yourself down, and then you go back to the drawing board and you start learning things the right way.
That's true.
Believe me or not, the moment you learn how to do things the right way, this is when you'll catch up and even recover all the losses, because as I talk to you right now, all those losses were recovered. And yes, and when I go to buy something else to replace, I make sure I buy even something which is more durable, more good, more fancy than the one that I had. In that, I no longer have to feel the pain. I'm like, now my sweats have paid out. Exactly, like they said. Anyway, you can say something about this guy.
First of all, I pity that gentleman, first of all. And it's so absurd that such a thing happened to him. And all I can say that he is not the first.
And neither the last one.
And is not going to be the last one.
Exactly.
And he may not be actually even the only Nigerian who has made such losses in trading, because very many people have made losses in trading, and generally not even just trading, even other businesses. Some people have made really huge losses, and there's this one thing that people have to understand. Your composure or how you handle yourself when you make losses. That is the most important thing, because you as an individual, if you have not really learned how to handle yourself when you have made such losses, if I've made this loss of this amount, how do I handle myself and what do I do next? For example, this gentleman, he had to sell off all his properties, his vehicles, all in the name of trying
and even he had to rent out of the family house.
So I think that he as an individual, instead of because the same industry where he has made all those losses,
it is the very industry other people are making,
to turn him from a forex trader to a forest trader. It is the same industry where others people are
making
becoming
millions and billions of money.
From forest traders to forex traders, Promax.
I have liked that bit, the Promax bit.
Because the same industry where you're making losses,
exactly.
It's the same industry where
other people are making profits.
Yes, are making profits. So it's all about you knowing what to do, the right knowledge, because losses in forex or in trading or even in any other business, they are inevitable. Because the truth is, there is no business you'll ever make and you never make a loss. It may not be to the degree of his, but there is always be that loss. Exactly. But how you handle those losses, because this gentleman, he could have maybe even never lost even all that if he had the right knowledge, he wouldn't have gone to that extent.
So
all
in
that.
simple terms, you're trying to tell us that this gentleman lost whatever he lost.
Yes.
Because he was lacking the knowledge in forex trading.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Because why do I say so? If you have that, because knowledge also has degrees.
It's like you're trying
He
to tell us,
didn't
Mr.
have the complete
Henry.
knowledge he needed.
Maybe, but
Yes.
at first it's like you're trying to tell us that for you, you've never made losses in trading.
I didn't say that I've never made losses.
No, the way
in
you were
trading,
like that he lacked the
but and if you remember what I said, that losses are inevitable in this business called trading, because each and every one of us has made a loss.
Yeah, we've made.
Even if you are the biggest
even
trader.
on Monday I made a loss.
Even me this week, I made a loss. But the week has still ended when I'm in profit.
Yeah, I recovered the loss, and of course I made the profits. So that is trading.
Yes. So that is what I was saying, that he lacked a certain knowledge.
Okay.
Yes. He lacked a certain knowledge how to handle himself when losses have begun to come in, because he could have tried to save even some of those things, because even as we have properties, but the losses we have
never
made,
touched them.
they are there, of course.
Now back to that video of our own conclusive report. I don't know whom to blame.
Yes.
I don't know whom to blame, either him or the person who introduced him to trading. You know, yes, the person who introduced him to trading. Why am I saying like that? In most cases, when we get introduced to trading, they show us only one side.
Yes.
There is only gaining.
Yes.
They don't show us that there is also a part of losing.
Yes.
But this is a business, just like any other business.
That's right.
That you know, when you invest, you either expect to gain or to lose. You're getting the point. So now maybe the person who introduced him to trading showed him that there is only this side of winning, and there is this virus that is, you know, running on social media these days. Many investing companies, you invest with us, put on our blockage farm, then you receive times 100, times 300 of your initial investment. That is some virus that is going to chew many, and it has chewed many already. So for our colleagues who are watching BlockFi today, please take note. Don't fall, you know. Don't fall victims of such investment companies.
And by the way, if you're watching this video, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, and share to your friends and family.
I know they know that already. They have to keep on doing
it. Of course.
In a way of showing gratitude, and also for us to get more energy to cook more things for them.
That's right.
So, like I was still telling you, maybe the person who showed him about trading did not, you know, advise him very well. Or secondly, the person told him, you know, this business kanokafuna, you're going to get money. Then, because of greed, you know, because you know, the enemy, the biggest enemy, or our biggest enemy as traders is greed.
Yes.
You know, there are even these people who will be like, I don't want to take a loaf of bread, I want the whole bakery. You get? So in this instance of wanting to take the whole bakery, you end up again going with nothing. Yet even you would have gone with your loaf of bread, and then you will be okay. You're getting the point. So greed, in most cases, you don't yield a thing. You end up losing each and every thing. So it is always better to know what you want, know the price to pay, and again go ahead and fight for it. So please, on a conclusive report, I want at least to teach our viewers out there at least a lesson or two from that previous video before we go to the next one.
On that video, it's very important to you as a person who wants to invest, whether in trading or any other field, whether maybe agriculture, maybe technology, whatever field it is, it's so important for you to know the risks that are involved. Are you willing to take that risk? In case I took that risk and things went bad, what is my fallback position? My fallback position, is it feasible? Is it the right one? Is it something that I can really rely on? Otherwise, you will sell everything of yours. You'll just put all your eggs
in one
basket,
and you end up with nothing.
That is a grave danger. And also the other thing is that know what you are investing into. Know what you are investing into. Don't just invest your money blindly. Know what you are investing into. Then my third point is know when to go all in.
Oh my God, I did not like the third one, but yes, that's how it is. Know when to go all in.
Yes.
I always tell people it is always better to test the water with one leg and then see how deep the water is.
Yes,
so if you find it it's not so deep, hey, then you all go in like you said. Yeah, we are going to cross over to the second video, but before we cross over to the second video, I want to remind our sincere viewers, our lovely viewers, that if you're looking for a blockage firm to invest in or to put like your hard-earned money, think no other than HFM. Because HFM, there is little or no slippage at all, and most especially with gold, because I know most of the traders, either beginner or experienced trader or struggling trader, we all love trading gold. So HFM with gold, there is little or no slippage at all. And also, they allow news trading. It's not like some other blockers that when it comes to news, there is a way they exactly. So with HFM, it's not like that. So think of HFM and nothing else. Let's dive into the next video.
Bro, what the hell? Do you have a house? Sell it. Do you have a car? Sell it. Do you have a wife? Sell it. Do you have a daughter? Sell it. And make sure you go all in. Full margin. Maximum leverage.
Oh my God. This world is it's so fun. I always tell people that in Forex, it's like Forex is binary. It's like gold, not gold.
Okay.
That God is binary, that he created a man and a woman.
Oh, yes.
He created things into things. So it is also the same way in Forex, that if you're not buying, you're selling the market. You're getting it. Now, coming back to our videos here, the first one, someone was crying.
Yes.
He has lost everything, all in the name of Forex.
Yeah.
He has landed from, being a billionaire to a forest what? To a forest stranger. Or even a forest stranger is better than him. You're getting it. Now here comes the second one, and the person is seriously telling us, you have a house, sell it.
Sell it.
You have a daughter, sell it. You have a car, sell it. You have a wife. No, please. If husbands, if you sell your wives, also the wives in here, we shall sell the husbands. And it's like go maximum leverage. Then
full margin.
Full margin. But I'm going to relate back to what you said.
Yeah.
Know when to go all in.
Yeah.
Know when to go full margin. But I don't advise people to use maximum leverage. Because it is like a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
People go in full margin with an aim or intention of only gaining, but they are forgetting that much as they stand high chances of gaining from what they have risked, they also stand higher chances of losing whatever they have risked on. So please, before you go in full margin, maximum leverage, know your stand. Know your stand. Otherwise, we don't want to be like, I have put my $100 on the account. It is all that I had. Now the market has chopped it. I even fear to get out of the house because I know my landlord is out there and omchala mukamboli. Because
Oh my
if I sit down and I keep quiet to try to remember if there has been any instant when I went in full margin, maximum leverage, like you have said. But I'm not a person who who believes in going in full margin a lot. No, sure. I was trying to remember, but I'm not that kind of a person who believes in going in full margin. I'm one kind of a person who believes in compounding. Okay. Yes, you've started with $100. Tomorrow you make them 150. You compound until at least when you find maybe it has come to 1,000 or 2,000, like that. Yeah. That is what I believe in personally. So I cannot advise any trader out there to go in full margin, maximum leverage. No, that is not good. And I don't know why traders like it, most especially during news. News. For instance, yesterday was NFP. So people were like, most especially these people who do account management, minimum deposit 200, 300, DM me now. For what? For account management, for flipping. Sweetheart, this thing will lead you to a Forex instead of again leading you to somewhere good. So I don't advise people to go in maximum leverage. Anyway, I don't know what you think. That is my opinion. Okay. Yes, it is my opinion.
Like I said in the previous video, know when to go all in. You should understand yourself. If you do not know yourself, that's why we always say bare minimum, risk what you can afford to lose. In fact, we always advise you to risk 2-3% maximum of your capital, 2 or 3% of your capital. But you see, if you have an account of like $10, how do you risk 2 or 3% of $10? You understand?
Hey, you risk a single dollar.
That's not 2 or 3%. That's 10%.
Yeah, but at least you've risked some.
So that $10. You have a $10 account. Maybe you have a setup that is like 20 pips. 20 pips stop loss. How are you going to risk 1 or 2% of that account? So it comes back to what I first said. Know when to go all in. Know when to go all in. But before you know when to go all in, first master your craft. Master your craft first. Master your craft first. When you know your craft, you know your system, you know your trading system, you have understood it in and out. Sidawarachi, you can't go all in. You have that $10, you're willing to risk it. Jingire, jiwe. Find a good one. This gentleman has said you have this. Sell. I don't recommend you to sell your property because your property is an asset. Your house, your land, that's an asset. All right. Ate asset wojitunda chizibu okujizaawo.
But he also recommended selling the wives. Just like I'm also recommending to sell the husbands.
No. However, I would recommend you, if you have maybe like a job, I would recommend you to get a job. Funaye akalimu maybe ngakakusasula ba mitwalo banga 3. In a month, get that 50,000, risk it, put it on HFM, trade it, trade gold.
50,000.
Wait for your setup. Yingira a very good lot size.
Pick a lot.
Yingira trade. So, because at the end of the day, still we do trade to make money still, because you also have to understand our nation. 34 in Uganda, you guys that are in Uganda, you see how our nation is. Whether you risk, whether you don't risk, it is still the same. You who has taken a step to risk, at least you'll have a story to tell one day that one day, yes, I made this loss, but I dared to take that step. Let me just you a story.
Okay.
When I began, it wasn't too long ago. I remember I had just begun, trading
you've learned a few strategies.
A few strategies,
and
price
you feel
action
you know it
there,
all.
and I feel like no, but I'll make it in 4 years. Babarimba. So I try, and I'm like, I had seen a guy, a very good guy, bless his heart, mumumanyi mwenna, but I won't say his name, but mumumanyi mwenna. So this guy was like, when it reaches here,
we don't know him because he has not mentioned him.
Okay, his name is Stuart Flip and Mumanyi. So one time he was saying, we took our name, unigabot paka until this hand begins to hurt, until the finger begins to hurt. So flippers, you understand what I'm talking about. So I get someone who borrows me 200,000.
Oh God, that was a mistake.
I took a bold step, put it on some broker, and then it was gold, New York session.
I see.
Now it's also name trading in London session. I traded. So I managed to grow that 200,000 to 500,000 Ugandan shillings. So it was New York time now. New York hour, New York open. I get a good buy setup.
I see.
I enter full margin. Nempamo cock spike. It spiked. And the figures I saw on my phone, I first even threw a phone there. CPI was coming in.
I guess I know where the story is ending.
CPI was coming in. So I look at my phone and I'm seeing 6 figures. 6 figures. And I'm like, okay.
Is this figures. For real?
And you see the numbers are running fast. You know how the New York session is.
I know.
The numbers are running fast. Come back 800. Back and forth. Then CPI is coming in.
You had started making budget, making plans for the company.
Planning to withdraw the money. CPI is coming in. So, Munange, I just put my phone down. For just 5 minutes, someone had called me.
I see.
And I rushed to see this person. Coming back so that I can close. I don't want CPI to what?
To find you in the market.
I wanted to close 1 minute before CPI comes in. Opening the phone,
it was dry.
0. 0. In that moment, I remember I first tried to recollect myself. And I'm like, okay, what has just happened? I didn't really feel like so bad about it, I would say. Of course, I first felt weird.
But of course, you must have thought about the person who lent you the money.
Of course, I thought. But that's when I realized that this thing is real. It can enter millions. This thing is real. It can enter millions. Now, that's when I had to look for ways to pay the other person. It was a lady. I struggled to pay the person back. They had to call my parents. They're like, that person, tumubanja mitwalo jaffe abiri asasule. My parent didn't pay that. So my first experience was like that.
Okay. If you don't want to to end up in messes just like my colleague here, please don't go in maximum leverage. I'm not saying that he did go in maximum leverage, but of course, there is that our biggest enemy, greed, because the guy looked at a 0.8, yet he had deposited 200, and he looked at the 0.8, making a profit of something like 600. But then he was like, I want it to reach an aim. I need to see 6 figures.
Six figures, like something like 4 million from 500,000. But when CPI came in,
so greed. Greed is very bad. It is a very bad habit, and it is our biggest enemy when it comes to trading. So maybe a lesson from his story: please don't go get borrowed money to put it into trading. Don't get your school fees or your tuition fees to put it into trading. Don't get your rent money to put it into trading.
Your chibina money.
Let the money you put onto your account or your trading account be from your personal savings, in that when you lose it, you're not going to run mad. You're not going to shout for us and be like, this thing is a scam, because you're calling it a scam, others are calling it a blessing. Just a quick reminder, guys, about the best blockage firm we have in Uganda. Basically, that is HFM. One thing I like about HFM, they don't charge swaps and commission. Like, their commission is reasonable. It is not the other one that scares away.
What is a swap fee?
A swap fee, this is the charge about the money the broker charges you when you have a trade, like when you hold a trade for more than a day.
Okay.
And when it comes to swing traders like me, swap fee doesn't treat us bad. So with HFM, there is no swap fee. And the other good thing, they allow mobile money, like both withdrawals and deposits, and it is instant. Just in the count of 1 to 3, your money is already either the account or like on your mobile phone.